We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. So the Bronx Bombers look for their 7th straight victory next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Uh-oh, he missed it. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Hey, wait, drive that
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, there you go.
A nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded.
Mantle.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up.
Come on, go
Pedroia
hard. You're
is
scoring.
there.
Go hard.
He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yankees leave him loaded, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, Mickey Mantle, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Mickey Mantle.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
First delivery to him on the way.
Counts 1-0.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Fouled off. Sharp ground ball to third.
Come on, get here, get
and
here,
there's
get
out
here.
number 2. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mantle.
Come on, baby.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now the 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
You're going, you're going, you're going, you're going, you're going.
tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Don
Now
Mattingly.
batting, left fielder, Don
Runner in scoring
Mattingly.
position at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 1. Standing in, Mickey Mantle.
batter,
It was an
number 7.
RBI double for him in his
Designated
last
hitter.
turn to the plate.
Mickey.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting
like you
barrel
can up
on
there, like you
baseball
can.
in this
Let's go.
lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nice try,
And there's a
boy.
base hit on the line.
Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Don Mattingly will bat next. 0 for
left
2
fielder,
from him
number
so far in
23.
this one.
Don
Mantle is off at
Mattingly.
first with 2 away.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base
The
hit
batter,
and now
number
the walk.
24,
We'll see if he
second
has it in him to draw the line in the
Robinson.
sand and get out of
Yeah.
this.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the
Ladies and
second
gentlemen,
time here
it's
tonight.
time for the
Yanks strand a
traditional
pair.
7th
They
inning
hang on to their 10-1
stretch.
lead. So stepping in, Mickey Mantle.
batter,
He'll
number
swing it
7,
from the left side right
designated
here.
hitter,
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from.
Mantle.
He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Up next
Don
for the
Mattingly.
Yankees.
He's hitless
The
in
left
his
fielder,
2 at-bats so
Don
far.
Let's go, kid.
Mattingly.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Baseball.
Standing in, Robinson Cano.
The
He's
batter,
looking for
number
his
24,
3rd hit of the
second
ball game
baseman.
here.
Robinson Cano.
0-1 count and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 11 and the Red Sox 1.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Catfish Hunter gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Eduardo Rodriguez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 16 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, they left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Marcus Walden, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The designated hitter.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive-in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Pulled toward right center field. Martinez giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing, Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Walter Johnson, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swung on and belted. Three-run home run down the line in right. An incredible 90 now on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Lou Gehrig will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on.
Hey, here we go, big guy, come on.
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Ah, you got it. Nice job.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Flip fry, let's go right here.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I've
Well,
done
that's
that
what's so
myself a few times.
disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there,
The
and you
third
thank your
baseman,
lucky stars. That's a
Eddie
nice AB.
Matthews.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron.
Right
Judge.
side. Oh,
All right,
beautiful
stand up.
dive. The throw.
You're out.
Touche, sir. Now at the plate, Don Mattingly.
Now batting.
1 for 2 in the
first
ball
baseman.
game thus far.
Don Mattingly.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Up next for the Yankees, the second
Digging in
baseman,
once again, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
On the ground to the right side.
All right, you're here. You're here. You're here.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Ready for another chance?
The bat,
Lou Gehrig. 2 hits in 4
Designated
attempts to this point.
Lou Gehrig.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Walter Johnson earns a league-best 17th victory. Marcus Walden was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Chad Green turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. So the Bronx Bombers are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The designated hitter.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 1-1 home. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Come on, kid. See and drop. Come on. Let it rip right here.
Hit out towards second.
Stand up right here.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
So striding in, Eddie Matthews. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Williams has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this throw gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll... Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Goodbye, home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Ready once again, Lou Gehrig. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Willie Mays. He singled
24.
his last time up.
See him rip it up there.
The 3-1 hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Get out!
And he's safe.
Oh, he beat it. He beat it.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Matthews, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Drilled to first. A stab, and he's got it. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
See it up. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt. Wagner stands at first with 1 out.
Try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Let's go, kid.
Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Bogarts into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eddie Matthews goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Lou Gehrig. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First delivery to him on the way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Boston led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Taijuan Walker earned his 9th win of the year. Josh Taylor records the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Go two.
Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly.
On, down,
and
down,
the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, that ball was
Boy,
hit
there's
hard.
another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. to 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score.
At one time, right now.
Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to
hold on.
third.
Hold on right
He's
here.
got
Move
it. And there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side.
Come on,
Bogarts
come on.
has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Right now, let's go.
Mantle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Mantle. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that baby's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 701 now for this Hall of Fame career. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-3 is today's final. The Boston Red Sox put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Chris Sale earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes.